hello, blessed souls. It's a pleasure to have you here in this masterclass. This is the first time I, Angela, is going to present this with everybody. Working the Akashic Records has been helping me to receive these revelations, these golden nuggets of Akashic wisdom, right? So I know that everybody here has a business. You are a coach, healer, life worker, therapist, yoga teacher. I don't know if it's the way that I say, Tammy. Instructor, I believe, right? I don't know. But you are here in this incarnation to help others through your gifts and your talents, right? And today we're going to delve into it, right? So, how to structure your business at energy level in order to fulfill your soul calling? I have a question to you. First of all, just say yes, because there is no healing today. But even so, I can visit the Akashic Records, the collective Akashic Records. Just say yes, or yeah, just say like this, a heart. Yeah, thank you. All right. So let's say, a question. When you when you notice, could you notice your soul calling? Like, when did you hear that? Oh, this is what I want to do. Can you tell me something about that? It was a long time ago. I start as a life coach, but I don't consider myself as a life coach now. In fact, I didn't start as a life coach. I started as a theta healer. Then a life coach, then I was combining everything. And now Akashic Records expert, but it's a full combination, right? Of tools. What about you?
Well, I was in grade 1 when I realized I wanted to be a teacher. Teacher was huge calling on my life. And I think no matter how I'm helping other people, it's always in a teaching capacity. And then it was in 2018 that I stepped into the wellness coaching realm, and it just like built from there into energy and yoga and meditation and Akashic Records. Like everything started to fall into place after 2018. It all came.
Yeah. And teaching, as we have seen before, Lana, is your talent. Yes. Teaching and then you can say mentoring. Think about it. Okay. I think I used to be an English teacher, and I say that when we have this teaching side, there will always be operating, running within you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else would you like to share? So, 2018.
Well, for me, I started teaching Pilates in 2014 and had a series of traumas in 18 and 19 that put me on a more spiritual journey. I knew I needed help, but I knew that like the regular psychologist, psychiatrist was not what I was looking for. So I needed something wildly outside my comfort zone.
Yes.
I found it.
Yes.
And it's put me on a beautiful healing path. And I now, like I said, I blend the movement and the energy to bring my clients into alignment.
Amazing. Amazing. I know your work. I mean, amazing.
Thank you.
Yes. And Jane, would you like to share anything, Jane?
Yeah, I got my calling, as it were, in bits and pieces. It was really, really slow. There were frequencies and light codes. I didn't know that's what the language was of the time that was going on with me, but yes, indeed, that's what was going on. And I was just hearing frequencies and energies come to me while especially I was going through a primer of schooling that started in 2005 on through to 2019.
Wow.
And it finally formed a complete sentence when I was going through a coach previous to Angela's coursework. He just really lit something up in me, and it really quantumed, and he was 1 and 2 that had me point into, I'm really still here physically to help change the course of the human race per my assistance. There's a behavior fabric that goes on in this third plane dimension, and
you muted yourself, Jane. Yes.
yeah, that's why we're here.
You have been doing great, Jane. Your journey is amazing. Yes. All right, so let me share. So when we talk about our energy body, we have a system, right? And this system, as you can see here in the picture, right? It needs nourishing and sustenance, okay? You have to sustain our vibration high. In fact, our nature as formless consciousness or spirit or pure light is to vibrate high. Here, when we incarnate in this body, we forget how to do that due to our negative experiences stored in the Akashic Records. Then it goes misalignment, all right? And so why I'm talking about energy? Because the energy, where's the energy? The body. So the body is a temple. The body holds our memories, our Akashic memories, right? Ancestral imprints as well. So we have everything there. So it's our energetics. So what I mean by energetics, our Akashic blueprint. So we have, when we were created, from the time of the boom, the explosion, from that time on, we have the journey of our soul, right? Stored in the records. And if we analyze, we have a framework, energetic framework, that I call Akashic Blueprint. When we incarnate, this Akashic Blueprint is in our body, in our energetic. So it's our energetic blueprint that I call. So when I visit your records, what I am assessing, your energetics blueprint here, when I visit the records in your body. There are 2 ways I can do that. Okay, so when I visit the records in your body, your organs, your muscles, everywhere in body, I mean, I am reading your energetics blueprint that mirrors your Akashic blueprint. Make sense? Amazing, right? Yeah. So here, as a coach, healer, light worker, I will call soulpreneur, right? So as a soulpreneur, we have a business, right? And we have to make sales, close sales, right? So everything that you do in our business, they come from our energetics. So it's very important, 2 things. First of all, you embody first that you are a soulpreneur, a businesswoman, for example, or a businessman. This is what you are. When you are with your client, connecting with your client, then you are a healer, coach, Akashic Records expert, whatever. Makes sense what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because who makes money, who closes sales is the soulpreneur, it's not the healer. It's not the coach, transformational coach, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then to embody this persona, let's say the soulpreneur persona, you have to find out what's your spiritual identity. In my mentoring now, your spiritual identity. How do you don't have to answer only if you want to. How do you see yourself spiritually? Okay, so this is very important. And this spiritual identity becomes very clear when you are on the journey of your purpose, right? Because this is what is going to nourish, okay, your soul, because your soul, your purpose gives meaning. Our soul needs meaning, and our soul makes part of something bigger. It's like air, food, and shelter of our soul, right? You have to think of it. What is the air, the food, and shelter of your soul? What makes you feel alive as a spiritual being, having a spiritual identity in this amazing, beautiful body? The temple, your temple. Makes sense? So this is so important, because if you get to know that, it's easier to keep you vibrating higher, higher and higher frequencies, right? It's what what makes you feel unstoppable. What makes you feel, I have choose, what makes you feel alive, alive, active, wow, this is me. This is what I was born to be, and then do. Right? Janie knows purpose is more than being, than doing. So if you want to be successful in any area of your life, remember that the Akashic wheel of life is moving. You are in the hub, right? Radiating frequencies, frequencies, frequencies. So if you get to know your spiritual identity in this body, it's easier. So it's your nature, the nature of your soul. If you really understand that, then it's easy for you, right? What makes you feel alive, active? What makes you feel unstoppable? So, food for thought. When you really grab this, yes, you have meaning. Your soul has meaning. And you're always feeling inspired, and you set aspirations for the future. Does it make sense? Yeah, so let me ask Janie, I know, but what about Lana and Tammy? Are you aware of your spiritual identity? As Lana here, as Tammy here, as Jane here, as Angela here? Think about it. Think about it, right? So your business, energetics, everything has Akashic Records. Everything that we create has Akashic Records. Lana's book, guys, this is Lana's book. She was my client for 6 months, and we downloaded all the scope, the structure of the book. We connect the book with her program, and the book is here, also on Amazon, right? So this book here, the project has Akashic Records. So everything that we create has Akashic Records. So your studio, your programs, your business, they have life, because we females, we know how to create and manifest easily, because we are the only beings on earth that birth physical life. Humanity depends on us. So we know it's easy for us. We have just to recall, right? So the same is for the business. The business has energy and has a system, energetic system. And the energetic system of your business mirrors you, mirrors your blueprint, energetics blueprint. And the more, that's why in the beginning, we generally struggle to become successful for some reasons. Why? Because first of all, there is a time to generate the business. You see, Lana? A time to generate, like we 9 months here in our womb, generating, nurturing, right? When it's ready to be birthed, then we deliver. It's the same for the business. We need both essence, the archetypes, mother and father, masculine and feminine, working together and both together nurturing our creation, right? Makes sense? So it has a time, right, to evolve. So then the more you are aligned into who you are, you know your spiritual identity, you know how your energy works, you have that body connection that I love so much. What happens? It mirrors in your business energetics. And then you, it's like masculine and feminine, it's like a couple dancing together. You know? Makes sense what I'm saying? So you can invest in a mentor that will teach marketing sales. You can pay ads. But if you are not aligned energetically within you, having all your meridians, right? And energy centers, all of them spinning, circulating in congruence, we are going to struggle, right? And this is what I learned from my journey. And then I started studying myself, right? So, and then I see, oh, that's why I have to heal. But I have to heal with an intention, heal with alignment. Knowing that we are a multi-dimensional being. Time is an illusion. We have beliefs around time, around space, and around speed. Okay? Because we forget that we are multi-dimensional being. Right? So, and second, also, I invite you from now on to be an intentional being. Everything that you do sets intentions because our body is always working for us. What you say, what you voice out loud, your body is going to obey you. Right? So this is amazing. So let's see what I see. Talk about the Akashic Tree of Life. The Tree of Life could be for yourself, for business, for a specific area of your life. So we have the roots, right? The roots, the foundation. Remember that when I ask you, invite you to open your crown chakra, let the lights, the Akasha lights, come into your head, and then open the solar feet, grounding cords, connect with Mother Gaia. Those grounding cords are the roots of your Akashic Tree of Life, right? So so the roots, what we have there, what is the foundation like? First, our spiritual identity, who you are as spiritually, in terms of spiritual being, who you are. Then, oh, you are struggling. That's okay. Going through any hurdles. Oh, I need some healing. Right. But have healings, receive healings with alignment. Always set the intention. I'm healing for something. Right? What I noticed, I was like this too. I was addicted to healing, 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 healing. And I always need more healing, always more healing. And I was not getting where I want. It was very slow. And then I noticed that, oh, Angela, where is the alignment here? Why? I asked my body, why I am not aligning into what I energetically, okay, into my truth. I don't know my truth yet. because there was no intention. I was just healing for the sake of healing, right? And then I was always reinforcing myself. There's something wrong with you. You need healing. Make sense what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we don't need healing. No, everybody needs healing. But healing, connecting with who you are becoming, with your future self, and embody the future self now. This is what I do now. Okay? So you bring the future self, because as you're healing with intention, you have space to embody the future self, right? And also your spiritual identity in the human body. So this is what I noticed here, the foundation, right? So what do you need? You need to invest maybe someone to help you. You need nurturing. You need to know your purpose and be very clear about your soul purpose, about your soul vision, right? Or you can have a vision board. So what your soul aspires, what are the inspirations, what you want to become, who you want to become, you know, be very clear, all areas of your life. Knowing that in the center of the wheel of life, you have a core belief that sustains the foundation, right? My core belief, I'll share mine. Everything is always working out for me because this is what I struggle in the past, because I need validation all the time, even from my daughters, right? Or for social media, everybody. And I thought there was something wrong with me because I was not good enough. So this is what I worked, right? Healing with alignment. Become that incredible person that I know that I am, but I knew mentally, not here in my body. Makes sense? So I nurture, I heal, I embody. Nurture, heal, and embody. Because it's refining, aligning all the time. Does it make sense? Would you like to ask me anything? Okay. You can ask me, all right. So when the foundation is, you are working in your foundation, what happens? The energy that comes from the center of Gaia, right? So all that recycle, the Kundalini, they woo. When they come, they have space because you are working in your foundation, working on your foundation. What I mean, first, second, and third chakras. What I see here. Look. So this is the triangle. This is why people don't manifest or struggle. So the energy will move upwards. This is what I do. Remember, guys, the energy move upwards, blah, blah, blah. When it gets here, you know, you have plenty of energy. So here you are aligned. Your foundation is like recalling the energy centers. This is what we are working on. Your spiritual identity, who you really are, your core values, everything. And then the system understands. And then it's fully based here, the base of your triangle. When you reach the heart is the bridge between physical and spiritual, right? So we have to be really grounded, and then moves, reach the heart. The heart understands the message. It's like it's going, oh, understand the codes, right? And then when it's here, oh, then that part of the tree that's your heart will remember. Oh, the energy, the energetics congruent. Oh, I am receiving more and more about my spiritual identity. So you bathe your heart with this, right? And then you have congruence about who you are and your why to be here, right? And then your why to be here will radiate through your presence, through your wording, messaging, through programs, offers, all the tools that you learn, the programs that you invest in yourself, marketing, sales, blah, blah, blah. But first, the foundation is solid into your truth. Make sense? Yes? And then what happens? Woo! Move upwards, reach the crown, and then you have the diamonds. It's yourself healed, and you are showing that through the results. Okay, the feedback, what people say about you, testimonials, your clients, your success, your project, your manifestations are here. So then the triangle is like this. Why? Because we have less energy here. The heart is connecting both parts of the triangle, and the body lower and upper, right? And then you are not only here in your mind, because most people on earth, they have the inverted triangle. They talk about mindset. We have to work. I'm not saying mindset, growth, blah, blah, blah. But they are only here, and heart here. What about all the energies here? So there is like a flood of energy in the upper body, in your mind, unless at the base that you were meant to have plenty of energy and space for the energy circulate. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you have the triangle working properly, what happens? You practice, you train your mind to focus heart and visceral heart. I learned that we manifest with first our sacral chakra. I don't know if Tammy agrees with me, the visceral heart. Our intestines are very important about embody the new identity or your spiritual identity. And then when you feel with the gut, because it's the gut feeling, the gut, that's the law of attraction talks about. It's the feeling that is the key to manifest. It is, but feeling with the gut, when you know, and then it resonates with the frequency of the heart. And then your mind is becoming a mindset of growth, sex, and abundance. We're just recalling that. And the mind is not here. The mind is looking down. The mind is connected with the feeling. You understand? It's not distracted. Makes sense? Yeah. So this is what I say about the energetic. So your business has that too. So as you are more aligned, or better say, you are building congruence in your energetics, in your system, you are going to manifest whatever you want, right? And then what happens is that you are going to have your business persona aligned or congruent with yourself, your spiritual identity. And you as Tammy, Angela, Jane, and Lana here, right? We're going to be, oh, they mirror each other, right? So, and from that, then you say, Angela, how can I make that happen? Before I continue, amazing souls, do you have any questions about how the energetic works? Is that okay? Jane, it's okay. Tammy, yes? All right. So I'm going to give you how you can achieve that. Oops, here. 6 principles, okay, to help people to have success and thriving life. First, your soul purpose. So understand, this is very nice if you take a picture. Understand your own process in terms of application of your soul purpose. So it's not only knowing my soul purpose, it's to be crystal clear about your purpose. That is about being and then doing. You have to become the person that applies or realizes the purpose. Makes sense? Your spiritual identity, right? So, oh, this is who I am. And now I'm here to do that. Okay, so when I'm talking to people, connecting, I have embodied that beingness of my soul purpose. Okay? Two, your soul mission. Grab your uniqueness and notice how your energetic impacts people. So all these energetics here, because you are connected with people, how people are impacted by your presence. How? For example, I noticed that when I get into a public place, everybody looks at me. But it's not because, oh, I am extraordinary. It's because of my energy, okay? My energy. And people vibrating high, And I noticed that. I noticed that people want to talk to me. They come and talk. And that small talk, I noticed that because they want to be heard. It's very nice. So, how you impact people? By your divine presence. Your divine presence is your formless consciousness within. It's God here. And working through your energetics, moving. And then how people are impacted. Oh, they say, oh, I inspire people, I transform their lives, they are healed physically. I don't know. You become more magnetic. The, Here, you restore your magnetism, the nature of your magnetism. You know? Three, so this is principle 2. 3, generate and nurture a business and birth your own unique system. This is what I love doing. We bring technology, right? We bring technology from our records. So I think for Tammy and Len, it's the first time I'm going to say that. Yeah, for example, I have tools such as Akashic Records, Theta Healing, Life Coaching, Herbalism. I have several, but I am not that. These are just two that awaken something within me, a kind of experience that when I apply it, they are awakened. So when I started facilitating sessions, I found out that I was not doing what I learned to do. Completely different. Why? Because I was receiving my technology. And to have full clarity of what you do through your spiritual identity, it takes a while. That's why some people give up on their business because they say it's not working. No, you are still generating. You are downloading your technology. That's why it's very important when you are with people, clients, people in general, how they are transformed simply by your presence. And when you are with the clients, the results they get. But think of the process and have clarity like A, B, C, D, the process, break it into parts and understand what exactly you are doing. Make sense what I'm saying? So, I will give some examples. Mine, Akashic Alignment Consciousness, nobody does. Your methods, nobody does. Even if you are Akashic Records reader or expert, I am too, but it's different, right? Because we have different experience, unique experiences. So you bring that technology. This is what you have to grab. A client of mine, Quantum Manifestations. She's a shamanic healer. But shamanic healing is a tool. It's not who she is. It's not her spiritual identity. The technology and methods, they are incongruous with your spiritual identity. Makes sense what I'm saying? This is amazing, guys. This is my expertise. I'm really good at this. 4, something else that the soulpreneurs, they struggle, their relationship with money. This is now my second mentoring after the Soul Purpose Evolution. And here I think I'm going to teach people how to read their records, to understand themselves, okay? Their relationship with money. And we have to rewire our mind, the beliefs, into abundance. Come back home. So money, really understand what is money consciousness is about. 5, then when you are clear about that, okay, so then you reset a state of energetic congruence into your truth, expertise, and purpose. In fact, 5 is happening as you go from 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 right? And 6, what I'm going to do now, as I know my purpose, I am embodying that beingness, then I can apply aligned with my energy, and I simply attract. People come to you like this. It's magic, right? And then you have inspirations, okay, to act, okay, inspirations. Why? Because you have your energetics simply coming back home to. Your nervous system is calm, serene, your mind is not trying to solve everything by itself, because your mind is working together with the visceral heart. So now I invite you, when you visualize your vision board, for example, anything that you want to create, have your mind. This is what I do, because otherwise Angela, get distracted. Have your mind looking down here and looking at your sacral chakra. Visualize the mind and see the projection, here in your visceral heart. Bring the movie into your sacral chakra and let the heart like boom, the visceral heart like pumping, the feeling. And then when you do so, let it move to the heart. And then your heart does like this, poof. And then you can manipulate your energy. It's amazing. It's amazing. So this is it, guys. This is what I'd like to share. I took, let's say, 1 year to discover all of this. And here I am. Yeah, this is it. I'd like to hear from you. Oh, let me see here.
Angela?
Yes, honey?
Can you give us an example of when you have your mind look down into your sacral chakra? What does that look like? Like, what's an example of that?
Yeah, so do you know why it's important to do that? Because the mind is not in control. You are in control. It's like you are driving the car. The car is the journey of your soul. It's your journey, right? To birth, creations, and manifestations. The will is the mind, but you are controlling the will, the direction. You make decisions. So if you are only here, like the car is like, there is no control. You don't have no control over the car, right? And then you are only here working the mind and heart, trying to, that's all right, to set this congruence, heart and mind. But we forget that the triangle, we forget that here we are human beings. And then we have to be fully grounded every day. And then when you are grounded, you receive energy from the planet, right? Tammy knows that more than me. And then you receive, ooh, all of this. And the energy will move upwards. And then, but this energy needs to reach the top. But if you are too much here, you are using all your energy in your body to be here. And then you lose control. And then you say, oh, I'm doing all the techniques, I'm doing that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not manifesting. Or I am taking too long to manifest. Why? Because first of all, you have to recall that you are multidimensional being in this humanness. So we have to collect, receive this energy from Gaia, and let Mother Gaia works in our physical chakras, restore our beingness here, and then when you look down, you have that gut feeling. This is it. This is what I do. This is my decision. Stay in Canada, not New Zealand now. This is what I want to do. Now I'm having clarity. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because you are not only here, you focus in your mind. You say, mind, I am in charge. So let's connect with the gut and let's feel together heart and mind with the visceral heart. And then you have then your body receives the codes like, this is it, like I am doing now. This is what I was born to do. You know, I have clarity, certainty, and I have passion. So this is what my gut is saying to me right now. And mind just follows the gut. The feeling, the good feeling, satisfaction, pleasure, joy, elation, whatever. And then you can vibrate high. Why? Because the energy that from Gaia, planet Earth, has a space to flow upwards. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's why I say about love relationships. If you want a new partner, you have to feel what it's like to have that partner and to have clarity what that partner is like for you in terms of, I don't know, you want a spiritual person, awakened, what else you want? Prosperous, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and what do you want to receive from that person? Oh, what are the feelings that you want to feel when you are with this person? What is the love about? And you nurture your gut with this, right? You nurture, then you feel that being alone, but not lonely. This is an example. And then that, they have force, and then you expand. When we expand, you are radiating. And then you are going to attract that person. Okay, oh, that client, that business, that amount of money, whatever. Organically.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah. So feel with the gut. And then the energy comes so congruent. And that force opens the heart chakra. And then you can feel your auric field expanding and brighter.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just close your eyes now? I will do an experiment. Close your eyes, connect with your body from head to toes. Feel your presence. When I say presence, body presence. You can go up and down, okay? But follow the lights, okay? Traveling up and down your body. This is a way to practice like a mental strength that when you follow the lights, you can follow with the eyes, okay, physical eyes, meant that your eyes are, you know, you you are in charge of your process, not the process in charge of you. Okay. And now connect with your spirit within. I don't know if you can feel, sense that you have a body and that you are the spirit. And the spirit, in fact, is living your body and acting through you. And the spirit always knows what to do and who you are. And now open the sole of your feet. Grounding cords connected with the healing center of Gaia. See the trees, the roots of your Akashic tree of life. And let the light that you are receiving from the creator of all that is travel down through the roots. I see white lights. I don't know the color, which color comes to you. And then, can you see yourself fully grounded? See the roots like hooked into the healing center of Gaia. No matter what happens, you are fully grounded. So you become resilient. And at the same time, you are connecting with energies of abundance of Mother Gaia. Now, receive the energies back, abundance energies, and they come, they travel upwards, restoring the foundation of your tree, your spiritual identity, your purpose, your mission, your why to be here. And the lights are nurturing all of it. Even if you are not aware, if you know exactly what it is about consciously, but your body is working for you. Okay. And then open the soul and let's move upwards through your tree. So here, the base of your spine, the root chakra, receiving that, and then moves all along your spinal cord. Reach here, the crown, open it, and then let all these lights splash all around in your auric field. That is the bubble that I talk about. So you are in that bubble. And now, connect with the bubble or auric field. And you are going to share with me. I'll hold space. And as the divine is running energies for you right now, I have a question. What is the color of your auric field? So I hold space. If you want to type here in the chat box, amazing. This is true, Jane. Business equates conducting an orchestra. Yes. Visceral heart, vagus nerve, resonance. Mind engages. Yes, Jane. Lana purple grain. Tammy rainbow. Yes. The brighter rainbow, it means that your chakras are balanced. You know that. Yes. The brighter your auric field is, the better for manifestation. Okay? So this is something I'd like to share. I noticed that too. Bright colors right? Or transparent, rainbow, you know? So, and then what do you have to do that is not bright? You have to run energies and see in your mind what is going on here. That you have to unwire and rewire so that your mind loses control and you take charge. You are driving the car. Make sense? Connect with their heart, both hearts. Yes, that's it. More questions? So, Janie, we are working on it. Tammy and Lana, do you know your unique method, the technology that you bring to Earth?
My technology is the blend of different movement modalities and different energy modalities. I consider myself a specialist in those fields. And then I weave them into a support system to bring you into alignment.
Okay.
Like of all of your bodies, not just physically,
Yeah.
but physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, all, you know, a big.
Yes. And do you have a name for it?
Nope, just me.
Okay, it would be interesting if you mark it when you go, okay, mark to yourself with the name, right? So that this is your branding.
So how I market myself is I target people with chronic pain
Chronic.
that the medical people have not supported the way they want support.
Okay.
You know, like say you have a bad back and you always have a bad back. You do. Okay. Well, as you know, that, I mean, there are underlying physical causes, sure, but like I have herniations in my neck and I have jaw problems. However, when I'm in alignment, they are not an issue.
Yes.
So this is my target. I target people who have largely been failed by Western medicine. And, you know, I blend in ways for them, you know, give them tools, both physical and energetic tools, to support themselves in a way they've never had before.
I think important words for you are keywords: alignment, medicine, energy. Then, yeah, just think about it.
Energy is medicine.
Yes, energy, medicine. Yeah. Cool.
So that's what I do.
Yes, I know. Amazing. Okay. What about you, Lana?
I'm not sure how to word this, but I like to bring mind, body, spirit all together and have my clients embody the experience of coming home to themselves so that they know their truth. So it's really getting centered and grounded within their own body to feel that authentic power that they have.
Perfect. Yeah. So authenticity would be an important word. Come back home. Maybe soul sovereignty. Think about it in order to have the name of our method. So people will say, "Oh, Akashic Alignment, everybody knows it's Angela."
Yeah.
And so, and then it's very important because you become unique.
Yeah.
And then your book, honey, talks about it. Know your truth.
Yeah.
And set yourself free.
Yes.
So what comes to me is know your truth, find your way home, or, I'm home,
Mm.
something along, since you've already got the book and the concept,
Yes.
it seems like just a little finesse is all that you really need, to take your book concept and wrap in, feeling home in your body or bringing yourself home again.
Yeah.
Your essence. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yes. Amazing. Yeah. That's it. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Angela. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yes.
let's raise our awareness around, yes, our spiritual identity. This is so important because marketing, sales, strategies, planning, blah, 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 come from our energetics. And the state of our energetics is so important so that we can sit. What is the energy when you sit here at your desk and you're going to plan what I'm going to post, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to tag people, how blah, 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 target people. What is the energy behind? Is your all and are your all energy centers in congruence with your beingness? All right, so that you can, when you post, could be in a live, written post, the way that you choose. People feel the energy that is there, and this is what they are drawn to you. They feel it with their energetics, and then they come. Oh, this is interesting. Even if we're talking about the same thing, when you simply change yourself, release that misalignment in your body, when you set yourself free from it, when you make space for congruence, they simply come because you are magnetic again. You know, you are expanding, and then they come. Money comes, client comes, everything comes. Just set the intention. Make sense?